I think it says a lot about the heart of a team and the work that you want to put in for each other. I don't really know what team showed up on Thursday, but the fact of the matter is, with a young team that is a little bit hot and cold at times, to be able to have one practice in between and turn it around and really refocus says a lot about them and their work ethic and their ability to really come together as a cohesive group and turn things around. I don't know if we looked past St. Martin's or what it really was, because we've beaten them before, but we're really working on playing our match, playing at our level like a lot of teams are, but then being able to turn it on when it's the right timing. Sometimes when you miss a serve, it kind of is water off your back and you'll get the next one. But what about at set point? What about when there's a timeout? What about those timing plays when we really need somebody to come up with a big point or, a consistent play? So we talked about that a lot on Friday. And then, being able to come up against a really competitive team like Western Oregon that's been competitive for, quite a few years. I didn't really realize it, but Carrie afterwards said that was my first win against them in all 4 years that she had. And so that maybe was a more emotional match for her, which I think is so positive for a team. When you can really use your emotions and have control over them and gain momentum just from an ace, just from a 5-streak serving run like Jordan Furlan gave us. Those are things that matter. That's about heart, and that's really what volleyball is about in my eyes. I also think that Jordan adds, that extra little spark, that extra energy that I know that we need on our team, and not only from her, but from others. And she's a contagious athlete. She's an exciting athlete. And so having her just go back there and serve one point, but then bring the energy afterwards and bring, a little bit more spark to the team is exactly what we need. And I hope that others learn from that. Yeah, I think even in the few weeks that our freshmen, our new athletes have been here, it's really a short amount of time, but they already feel that rivalry. They already understand what this match means. And I've said it time and time again, it doesn't matter if one of us is at the top of the GNAC or one of us is at the bottom. And, throughout my years in terms of coaching and playing, it used to be different, and we'll get back in that scenario. But the rivalry is so strong and it's so exciting that it really elevates everybody's play, and anything can happen. And I think it's really neat to have all of our athletes that are brand new to really feel that within a few short weeks of them being here. It seems like this season has been a long season already because of our preseason, but we're not even halfway through GNAC yet. And to come up against Anchorage for the first time, I think gets the butterflies going a little bit quicker, and a little bit more of a push for them to say, okay, this is something special. And in practice this week, we've really been working on pressure situations and really understanding when you have anxiety, it's not about a nervous anxiety. It's about an excitement, and it's about an opportunity to take and to be able to earn a point for your team and to stay poised for your team. The other thing we've talked about is that Anchorage is going to come up with some great plays. They have great athletes. Some of our athletes are on their recruiting trip up here with them, and so they have a bond, and it's really exciting to think about it that way, that it's really the battle of the best. And I really hope that they do bring their best, because it's going to elevate our play and really show our athletes how great we can be as well to then go into the second half of GNAC.